Good morning, everybody. It's Meg from Books Off the Beaten Path, and it is time for yet another early morning book review. And you can tell it's an early morning book review because I'm still in my pajamas. But you get used to it. You've seen me in my bathrobe in my pajamas, I don't know how many thousands of times. But this just ends up being a good time for me to film because everybody's asleep, Jimmy's gone to work. It's just a good time to film. Okay, have I got an off the beaten path book for you? Now you want to talk about the definition of books off the beaten path. This was the type of book that I really wanted to highlight when I started this channel. This is Agatha Christie's Mr. Parker Pyne Detective. I got this at Half Price Books like a year ago for $3, but after reading it, I really would have paid more for it. It is fantastic. Mr. Parker Pyne advertises in the newspaper in the personal section, and it just simply says, "Are you happy? If not, consult Mr. Parker Pyne, 17 Richmond Street." And it's a series of short stories or vignettes. I don't really know the difference. I should probably have looked that up before I started in on this. But people who are unhappy go to Mr. Parker Pyne and he makes them happy. And he was and it's brilliant. It's brilliant work by Agatha Christie. He was a former government worker, and so he worked with statistics all of his life, and so he uses those statistics to help people become happy. And he tells us twice in the book that there's only 5 things that make people happy, but Agatha never puts herself in a corner by telling us what those 5 things are. She just leaves it up to imagination, which I thought was brilliant because you keep thinking, oh, we're going to find out what the 5 things are. Oh, we're going to find out what the 5 things are, but we never do. We never find out what they are. I just thought it was amazing. He has a small group of people that work with him. One of them is a man, there's a couple of women and everything like that. And he fixes romances, he deals with murder, he deals with stolen jewels, there's a kidnapping in there, and brilliant. He's just brilliant. And he's brilliant in that Agatha Christie way where you look at it and you're like, gosh, that's right. That's exactly right. Why didn't I think of that? Well, we didn't think of that because we're not Agatha Christie. But if you can find it and you're an Agatha Christie fan, I would definitely add this to my collection because it is a one of a kind. It's just a one of a kind. I was so excited every night to get to this little book. Now, I'm giving it a 5 stars, but I have to say the very last story I had to read twice because I didn't really get the outcome. But still, a solid 5. It's a solid 5 from Agatha Christie. From Agatha Christie to Agatha Christie, I guess is what you'd say. Anyway, yes, this was the book that I wanted to highlight, this type of book. A book that you wouldn't normally think of, a book that you wouldn't normally find for books off the beaten path. This is really a book off the beaten path, and it's a winner. It's a winner. All right, well, it was a short review. I don't want to go too much into it because it's a shorter book, and there's just, you just have to read it. I mean, like I said, it's like nothing I have read from Agatha Christie before. Really, really good. Are you happy? Consult Mr. Parker Pyne Detective. Are you happy? I'm pretty happy this morning. Saturday. Anyway, I will be doing a buddy read coming up with Heather Reads. I want to share some of my book that I'm writing. All That's Library. I haven't done that in a long time. And after I read Anne of Green Gables, I'm going to read The Vampire Lestat. So I'm pretty excited about that. And there'll probably be other things sprinkled along the way. But I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you so much. Please leave me a comment. You know I love the comments. And I don't know what else to say other than have a fantastic weekend. I will check you later.